This series of videos will take you step by step through the pen tool exercise, the pen tool exercise 1. And before you get started, first things first, always create a project, a folder. Okay, anytime you start a digital project, make a folder first. So I have a folder here called pen tool exercise 1. I've downloaded the required image, so that image that's provided for you on Blackboard should be residing in your folder. Alrighty, so have that folder set up, have the image downloaded. Let's come to Adobe Illustrator. We're going to set this up in letter size format, so click on File, New. Now you might, somewhere in here, you might have a letter format ready-made for you. But just so we're all on the same page, just come over to the right side of the new document window, input 8.5 inches, choose inches here, and 11 as a height. Okay, so make sure your parameters look like mine. Hit create. We never work on an untitled document, so let's save this to the folder we created first. File, save as, navigate to the folder, the pen tool exercise folder you created, and let's call this pen tool, whoops, pen tool ex1, your name. And as always, I'm typing around a microphone here, so it's hard. Anyway, pen tool x1 your name.ai. Click save. We're in the correct location, and just accept these Illustrator options. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is place the image I gave you, and you're going to use that as a template to do your drawings. So really easy. Click on File, Place, navigate to the folder you created. So I put mine in my VCD 1000 folder. Yours will be different, of course. Here's my folder. Here's the image that I downloaded earlier. Select it, click place, and you get this loaded cursor. Hover anywhere over your canvas and click. And I sized this JPEG so it's the correct size. Once you click it, enable the black arrow selection tool, and you can move it, and just snap it right into place. It'll fit perfectly on 8.5 by 11. So you're going to see a bounding box. What we're going to do is lock the layer that this is on. This is important. Don't skip this step, or else you're going to get very, very frustrated. Okay, because you want to draw on a layer above this. So come over to the right side of your workspace. Click on this layers palette icon. So it defaulted to layer 1, of course. This is where our image is residing. Just to get used to doing this, because as you get more complex projects, you're going to have multiple layers. So let's name our layers. So let's double click on the word layer 1, and let's call it image. Let's hit return. Now we want to lock this layer, okay, and then put a layer on top of it. So the little lock, there's a little eyeball here, okay, there's a little blank space just to the right of the eyeball. Click on that and you get a little lock symbol. The bounding box will go away. We can't edit this thing unless we unlock it. Layer 1 is selected. If you've used Photoshop, this should look familiar to you. Come down and we're going to create a new layer. This little looks like a piece of paper with a fold on it. So we create new layer. Layer 2 will be on top of it. So again, just best practices. Let's double click on this and call it lines. Okie doke. So there we have it. We have our image placed in a locked layer. We have a layer on top called lines. We have named this pen tool X1 your name, and we know it's in the correct folder. File, save. Now we're ready to go, and I'll see you in the next video.